Evolution is a big boon for celebrities, common people. But I mean, nowadays, the irrelevant news content being circulated, do you feel like it's hurting people? I mean, sentimentally or emotionally, and there should be a stoppage on this kind of a thing.
Sorry?
Is there
I,
stoppage on?
I heard the comment, and I think everybody has nodded here on stage on
I'm
what
talking
are the
about-
possibilities.
Yeah, I'm talking about the irrelevant news content being circulated on social media.
But it's so nice that a person, a member of the media only is recognizing that that does exist. So that gives us a great hope that you're obviously not going to perpetuate that. You're not going to, encourage that. And thank you very much for your wise recognition of the negative impact of false writing or unnecessary writing, which is insensitive and unnecessary. So thank you so much for your support, for that sentiment that we all share, and for your wisdom in recognizing that.
Good evening, team PS1. I'm Aishwarya Lekshmi from the Free Press Journal. My question is to Mani sir and to Rahman sir. Gentlemen, straight. Good evening, sirs. My question to both of you is, you all have collaborated with each other for almost 3 decades, and you all have been friends. And you all have given Tamil cinema some of the most landmark films that we all know. Every time you all collaborate with each other, my favorite question to ask, especially with two individuals who collaborate often with each other, is how do you bring a sense of newness to every project that you undertake? Because the subjects are very different. Yes, sir, Mani sir first.
Okay. It's very easy with Rahman next to me. It's not very difficult to ask for something new. And I think to a large extent, both of us try to keep in mind that try to explore new areas, and not try to repeat what we have done before and stay as far as possible from that. And to a large extent, also that the kind of films that we are doing dictates the kind of music that was demanded. And within that, Rahman is capable of experimenting, go far away and give something absolutely fresh. And so I've been lucky.
Thank you, sir. Rahman sir.
So I'm like a supermarket. I do super commercial movies. I do a symphony orchestra, and I do classical kind of songs. But here there's a special shop. It's always there for me so far. I've been very lucky. So I do all this mischief outside and come here to do all the innovation. So I can go wild and he'll put me in
Just the
place.
gourmet food and stuff. Special.
हेलो हेलो यहाँ पे
लेफ्ट राइट
इधर 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 इधर
अरे लेफ्ट या राइट कहाँ
Just take your phone and flash it.
हेलो मेरा नाम आरती सक्सेना है और मेरा ऐश्वर्या जी से क्वेश्चन है
जी नमस्ते.
लास्ट टाइम मैंने ऑप्शंस दिए थे आपको अमित जी के बिग वो केबीसी के, लेकिन इस बार नहीं दूंगी. तो इस बार मेरा ये सवाल है कि आजकल साउथ बॉलीवुड पे छाया हुआ है. लाइक साउथ की रीमेक्स बन रही हैं, साउथ की डब बन रही हैं और वो हिट हो रही हैं, और बॉलीवुड वाले जितने रीमेक बना रहे हैं वो फ्लॉप भी हो रहे हैं. तो ये बात आपको पहले से पता थी, आप साउथ की तरफ पहले भाग
Question of भागी.
साउथ की फिल्में ज्यादा कर रही हैं बॉलीवुड के हिसाब से.
I mean, it's not about because I think मेरा जो नज़रिया रहा है भारतीय सिनेमा है शुरू से, and I was very clear about I mean, if I had the opportunity, of course, to be able to subtly but strongly and clearly convey that in the work that I did right from the beginning, because I do not support that viewpoint कि यहाँ काम नहीं है तो वहाँ जाएंगे, वहाँ काम नहीं है तो यहाँ आएंगे. ऐसी कोई बात है नहीं. कलाकार कला के पीछे जाता है. जहाँ मौका मिले कि we get the opportunity to shine, to learn, to grow, to be able to do fabulous work. It's a natural, it naturally draws you. And even if we sound repetitive and it bores you, the fact is that I was blessed to have had the opportunity to work with Manikaru in my first film. Why wouldn't I say a yes? And yes, and thereafter I've also got to work with wonderful directors like Rajiv Menon, Shankar Sir. It was naturally, I would say yes to the movies that I have done, and the proof is in the pudding. You'll have seen the movies that I have chosen to do with Rahman sir's music in all of them. I mean, wow. Why wouldn't I happily say a yes to these incredible combinations of talents where I got to start my career, to grow, to learn, and have the opportunity to actually work with the great talents. You know, when you have the opportunity to surround yourself, to infuse yourself with this kind of creative energy, it's a natural yes. So it's not about यहाँ भागना कि वहाँ भागना. शुरू से मैंने तो I think काफ़ी clear किया है in my choices कि I don't follow these systems and these thought processes, and you know that's never been my journey and reasons for my choices.
Thank you
But
very
thank
much.
you.
You are sorry for
All right,
having-
we'll take
Hello,
two
hello.
final questions, right? I'll
Hello,
come
hello.
to you,
Yeah.
but before that, Mayur.
Hi, Mayur here from Beyond Bollywood Center. Can see me? I have one question for Trisha and one question for Mr. Mani Ratnam and Vikram sir. I'll ask Trisha first. You know, obviously you have this unenviable distinction. You know, you're made in Hindi film. Where I've not seen it, but I have read that you played a municipal commissioner. So I wanted to ask you, last time when you came to Mumbai and today when you've come to Mumbai, did you take stock of the roads, the potholes? It's a light-hearted question.
I do that even in Chennai.
Okay, the roads are good in Chennai though. Okay, well, to add something?
No, I mean, that was a film, honestly, I did not look at it as like a launch into Hindi cinema. It was because Priyansa launched me in Tamil and he asked me to do this film. It's actually a remake of a Malayalam film, so I just obliged because like he's my guru. He launched me, he gave me a platform, and so no, I do not go around looking at potholes in any part of India otherwise.
Okay, my question to Mani sir and Vikram sir. Lately, especially in the last few years, we get to hear this word pan-India. The way I look at it, India is a country, it's known for its cultural diversity. And with cultural diversity comes different sensibilities, regional sensibilities. So do you think as a filmmaker, do you think it's really, it's a fallacy to use this word pan-India, because the sensibilities was always, they were...
Experience to us, and we trusted him. That's it.
मेरा सवाल ऐश्वर्या से है। ऐश्वर्या है इकबाल फ्रॉम ANI।
Hello.
मेरा सवाल आपसे ये है कि जिस तरह का आपका और मनी सर का रिलेशन, एक विश्वास का कहें, प्यार का कहें, कॉन्फिडेंस का कहें, दिखता है पर्दे पर, पर्दे के पीछे भी। जब मनी सर की फिल्म आपके पास आती है तो वो सिर्फ नाम ही काफी होता है या कहानी, किरदार, उन सब को भी आप ढूंढती हैं, देखती हैं?
गुरु भक्ति, गुरु है मेरे, तो मतलब एक तो सबसे पहले इट्स अ नेचुरल यस. हाँ तो है ही. जब भी हिंट हिंट सर जब भी पूछेंगे ज़रूर जवाब हाँ ही होगा. दैट्स अ गिवन. अब उसे श्रद्धा कहें, गुरु भक्ति कहें, कृतज्ञता कहें या प्यार कहें, you can label it what you want, but the point is that it would always be a yes. But why wouldn't it be a yes? I'm very fortunate. I think anybody, any actor, you speak to anyone who has had the opportunity to work with him or who hasn't as yet, deeply aspires to work with him. Actors and all creative forces, बहुत excitement रहती है. पता नहीं कितने लोग दिखाते हैं या नहीं, लेकिन बहुत खुशी होती है, बहुत excitement होती है. आज when we were giving interviews earlier also, we were being asked and everybody said that if a message or even that name flashes on the phone, or you sir, now we are telling you directly, you cannot imagine the excitement. We have shared it unabashedly during interviews today in the day. बहुत खुशी होती है, बहुत excitement होती है. And everybody truly looks forward to getting the opportunity to work with him. और मौका मिले तो it is very deeply treasured. It is very very really cherished, respected. It's a learning curve. It is an experience which is unique to itself, and it shows in the reaction of the audience, of you viewers. I mean, it's all good. So I mean, why wouldn't one say a natural yes? लेकिन खूबी इनकी है कि it's so lovely. In fact, he said that to me recently when I was asking him, sir, how? I was asking in the context of others. You know, when we were just talking, I said, sir, sometimes you kind of wonder, should one take that call or not? You know, say yes or not. And I've never spoken to him about this before directly, and I did only very recently, after we finished Ponniyin, no, sir? And he just said the sweetest thing. He said, you know, which it's always been, be honest about how you feel about the character you're going to essay. Even if it is me, don't just say yes. I said, no, I mean, you've always brought something magical. Bhale Iruvar ho, Guru ho, Ravanan or Rab, Ponniyin Selvan. I mean, you've always brought something magical. So it's a natural yes, of course. He said, but even then, you've got to be honest about how you feel about the character that you're going to go essay, because you are going to live that character and you're going to bring that character to life. There has to be an honesty and integrity and a commitment which runs beyond just, I'm going to say a yes, but of course. But I'm going to say a yes, but of course. I will always just say a yes, but of course. It's him. Everything else is already set. Everything else is already in place. Thank you.
Hi, Aishwarya ji, on your left. Hi. ऐश्वर्या जी, ये जो नंदिनी नाम है क्या इस नमस्ते, ये जो नंदिनी नाम है क्या इससे आपका कुछ इमोशनल कनेक्शन है? और एक फिल्म आई थी नंदिनी जो लोगों ने, ऑडियंस ने बहुत ही
What a beautiful coincidence, no? It's amazing, no? कि ऐसा हुआ भी है. I mean, in fact, yes, even Nandini in Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam was very, very memorable. She has lived on in people's hearts, and I'm so, so thankful that I got to play Nandini then too, and she's remained special for the audience and of course to me. And today, and that was with Sanjay Bansali ji, and today of course with my Mani Garu, I got to play Nandini in Ponniyin Selvan. I mean, that's just tremendously a blessing to have gotten to play such strong women, such layered women, and women with character that touches the lives of so many women out there. There is a relatability, so I'm very, very, very grateful.
माइक दो उसको भाई.
So whenever you make a film like this, it's a visual documentation for the new generation. Do you, while making the film,
छोटी
does it somewhere
छोटी
give a
नीचे
pressure
कर
on
तेरा
you, or does it inspire you?
Whatever film you make, you try to make it as well as you can. But when you make a period film, and when it is historical, though it's a historical fiction.
What is your favorite part from this literature?
I love the unrequited love between Nandini and Aarti Karikar, and I think it's a very, very different kind of love. I've romanced a lot of people in a lot of movies. It's always been one-sided love, or you love both of it's mutual. But this is the first time that there's one person who loves him so much he can kill him, and there's this other person who loves her so much he can die for her. And what happens then? I know. Does he die because of her? I don't know. Or does he live? You don't know. That is a very beautiful thought. And in the book too, it almost has it's not finished. It's left there for us to conjure up some image in our minds. And Manisa has wrapped it up so beautifully, and I just love it. And working with her was phenomenal. Once again, it was nice sharing screen space and that chemistry with her.
Completely echo his sentiments, and who better than to actually bring that kind of dynamic on celluloid than Manigaru. He is king of bringing romance into the most tense moments in a manner which is just so unique to his storytelling, his way of bringing magic, that pain becomes beautiful. You see love, you see intensity, and the ultimate romance in the moments that, when written on paper, does not read like that, but is definitely experienced like that. And we're so fortunate to have had to have that creative opportunity to live those moments. Thank you. It's truly magical.
I have an extension to this question for you, Aishwarya. How did you get into the space of Nandini, who's smitten everyone? You know, now when it was on screen, there was a sense of proud, proud that yes, this is someone right here. So how did you get in space?
Isn't that amazing? First, to begin with, in Kalkisa's writing,
Yeah.
that this lady is just so. The way she's been written in as a character, as a personality, it's just amazing that all the women also in the audience, apart from I mean the readers to begin with, absolutely love this character. There's a strange relatability, because I think deep down, all of us know that we're grey. It's not black and white. Everybody is grey. Everybody is layered as a personality, and that's just the deepest truth. So in life, actually, there are no labels. There is no compartmentalization about being a protagonist or an antagonist, or are you positive or are you negative. These are all labels that I think we as people go about attaching to personalities. We all have all the aspects and all the dimensions, and we're reactionary. So a lot of what we do and who we are and how it's so often reactionary. It's very and most often emotional. The triggers are experiences, and very deeply emotional experiences, and that's what so often can be the driving force for choices that you make in your life. And I think that's the core that makes her so relatable. And when Mani Garu narrated the film to me and said, Nandiniya, oh my God. I was like, really? I love it. He's a man of, and we all have said this all day, man of few words, which you're just also experienced. But that one word is enough. He'll say one word, a look and a nod, and that even that little that follows. There's so much said in that. It was just a natural yes, and I'm so thankful I got to essay his Nandini and be a part of this amazing, magical, immensely memorable, and personally very deeply treasured movie experience for me as an artist and each and every one of us here. So eternally grateful that I got to be his Nandini. His Nandini. Thank you, sir.
A.R. रहमान जी, मेरा सवाल आपसे है। आपके हमने सॉन्ग्स इसमें सुने हैं, और ख़ास तौर पर गुलजार साहब हैं तो क्या कहने, बहुत मेस्मराइजिंग और बहुत अच्छा म्यूजिक। मैं आपसे एक सीरियस सवाल इसलिए करना चाहती हूँ